Welcome back, everybody, to the Nerdcore live show. It is a Monday night. Happy Labor Day to everybody. Happy Labor Day, especially those of us who have to work. Today was a day off, and it was a damn good day off. Yep. And as always, this is Nerd. You kind of hear the whole show. I'm sorry, wonderful co-host Brad Young Yoda.
What's up, everybody? Wonderful Monday.
Yeah. I was streaming over on my channel, and I was holding Brad up because the game refused to give me a save point until I had to get through all these stupid shit, and it's like, Brad.
I was sitting here listening to jazz music, just chilling in the blue light.
Yeah. But we're here to talk about Season 2, Episode 2 of Peacemaker, but before we can go ahead and get into any of that, Brad, how'd you spend your Labor Day, man?
Not doing much. Not doing much labor, I'll tell you that.
I do no fucking labor other than streaming today.
I watered and trimmed my vine plants, so I did that. We made dinner. So made some spam masubi.
Spam masubi.
I'm trying to think what else I did. I didn't really do much from that.
No?
I did watch I Am Cuba yesterday.
Where?
It's on YouTube.
Oh shit, okay. Alright. Yeah, because it was on Canopy, it's on, Flex.
Yeah, like I was thinking of trying to go on Canopy and like watch it there, and then I just checked YouTube and I'm like, oh, it's fucking right here.
Yeah.
So
Is it a good quality version?
Yeah, it's really good.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm gonna pop in my disc and watch it.
As long as it's the 1964 version. I'm guessing that's the movie you chose.
Yeah, Soy Cuba. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Ayden Cuba?
That was it.
Yeah. 1964. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That is the one I watched.
Yeah. No worries. Yeah. Brad doesn't, because what was the other? What was? Oh yeah, when we watched
was it Crash?
Covadis Saida.
Yes, and I watched the wrong one of that.
You watched Collective instead of Covadis.
Yeah, because Hulu fucked me up on that. And then I think Crash. There's two Crashes.
Oh yeah, you watched the 2004 Crash.
I watched the shitty Crash. And then I go back and watch the other Crash.
And you're like, oh yeah, this is more like the one that Raul would choose.
Yeah, this would be the one, bro. I was watching the other Crash and going, why the fuck Raul choose this shit? And then I talked to Raul, and Raul was like, nah, dummy.
You watched the wrong one. I don't want to see Ludacris.
And then I just watched that same day, and I'm like, fuck it.
Yeah. But, yeah, man, we're going to be doing that, guys. That'll be dropping on Thursday for everybody. It'll be early for patrons, but we're going to be recording that tomorrow for Patreon. Brad, I woke up today, took the dog out, and then fell asleep, woke up again, watched a little bit of Clash in Paris, fell asleep before during the John Cena and Logan Paul match, woke up.
Fell asleep during that? That was a good match.
No, I was already kind of feeling sleepy. Okay. So you didn't watch the Cuba Gooding Jr. biopic. Good job. Yeah. I am Cuba Gooding Jr. Yeah. And I woke up, and my brother's like, hey, we got to go take the dogs out. And I'm like, what are you talking about, bro? I took them out. I thought it was the morning. Bro, it was fucking 4 p.m. I woke up. I was like, okay, yeah. I'm like, oh, shit. I haven't done anything that I wanted to stream at fucking 1 or 2.
Well,
yeah.
Your body telling you tired.
Yeah. I woke up, went to go take the dogs out, did a bunch of shit that I needed to do. And that's when I was like, yeah, Brad, hey, I'm not going to be able to watch this movie today, bro. We'll just do it tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a 2 hour, 30-minute movie, I think. 2 hour, 24-minute.
Jesus, okay. Yeah. 141, yeah, 2 hours and 21 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm probably going to just, go work out and watch a little bit of it today. Pop in the disc and watch a little bit. And then I'll get to it, rest of it tomorrow before podcast. But yeah, today was mostly a very just
chill day.
Chill
day. Waiting on news. That stuff.
Yeah. I wasn't just doing much. And now what's it called, streaming. I'm over here keeping Brad just waiting for me to finish up with the stream.
I did request Thursday off because I was like, I checked my schedule. I like had no meetings there. I'm like, I'm gonna fucking take that day off, so I only have to work 2 days this week.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you don't get to work Thursday.
Yeah. Well, I had to work last Friday, so
Yeah.
I'm just like I'll just use my PC.
This is you getting payback then.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. That's great.
Yeah.
That's great.
Work 2 days and get the fuck out.
Yeah. Nice. Well, this week we'll just have the review of Ayden Byrnes, guys, and we will have Peacemaker on Sunday. But other than that, man, I think we should just get into it, Brad.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's talk about some Eagly.
All right, man. So if you haven't watched last week's episode, Peacemaker season 2, you should probably get out of here if you care about spoilers. But if you don't care about spoilers or you've already seen the episode, go ahead and stay. Either way, how it goes, this is your one and only spoiler warning, and it is in effect after these words from our sponsors in a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Today's episode of the Nerdcore Live Show is brought to you by SeatGeek. Whether you want to see your favorite band, sports team, or comedian, SeatGeek has you covered. We're proud to be partnering with SeatGeek to offer you $10 off with code TheNerdCore. That's $10 off your first order at SeatGeek.com with code THENERDCORPS. So take a seat at your next live event with SeatGeek. Thank you. Now let's get back to today's video. All right, Brad. Season 2, Episode 2. A man is only as good as his bird. Economos. The fuck did I just... Where did I fucking spit that shit out to?
That's a...
No. Economos gets a new handler, Flurry, after failing to distract Flag from Peacemaker. While Adebayo deals with Kea issues, Peacemaker handles dimensional aftermath as Argus acts.
And this episode is brought to you by Clorox.
Yeah.
What?
Episode directed by Greg Mottola, written by James Gunn, and created for television by James Gunn. And the episode stars John Cena, Daniel Brooks, Freddie Stroma, Jennifer Holland, Steve Agee, Frank Grillo, Robert Patrick, Tim Meadows, Sol Rodriguez, Reynaldo Faberli, Brandon Stanley, Elizabeth Faith Ludlow, and more.
Can I just say that after watching Superman, parts of the show actually do make a little more sense now.
We'll get to you about that. We'll talk to you a little bit more about that. Yeah. I'm sure we'll have we'll have a review for the main show of Superman in a bit. But we'll get to why you say that. But let's see some trivia. Flurry's bird blindness is not a real disability, although it is based upon the real life prosopagnosia or face blindness, according to James Gunn. Brandon Stanley plays another one of the Argus agents, whom Flurry nicknames Ponyboy, Barely Legal, and Finey Cupidol. While this is his first DCU role, Stanley previously played the minor villain Leapfrog in the MCU's She-Hulk Attorney at Law.
Hey, you didn't mention the other one he nicknamed.
Tits. Titty. Yeah. Yeah. Here's a funny goof. There's no way Eagly's heroic scene could have ended with no blood splatter all over his beak and body, but somehow he is completely clean.
Tim Meadows, who I'm guessing maybe didn't read his lines.
The breeds and their colors and markings of all 3 Abedayo dogs are completely different than last season.
Well, you know.
All right, man. Brad, what do you think about season 2, episode 2 of Peacemaker?
I liked it. I thought it was good. I don't know if it was good as, last week's episode. Just because last week's episode had that whole, oh shit, his dad's still alive. I didn't get that moment in this, but I thought it was a good good funny episode, and we got to see the main characters come back into the fray that we've been missing for a bit. I think Tim Meadows was probably the funniest fucking thing on the screen. And then Eagly's a badass. That's and then I gotta bring up the whole Rick Flag Senior that we do know. He knows Peacemaker killed his son. And then we get to see the round table of like Rick Flag Senior and Amanda Waller and all that going on in the background. And then this whole thing about metahumans, which kind of ties into the Superman. So
Yeah.
I thought it was a good episode that kind of some loose ends were kind of brought back into the fray, and I thought it was decent.
Yeah. Well, first of all, so after watching Superman, can you give me just a little initial thoughts there on what you thought about the movie?
Yeah, without spoiling it, I really want to say like one of my characters is the favorite, but I can't say who that is because only his shadow kind of appears up in there. So I won't go into that. I like the tie-in with the metahumans, and if you watch Superman, you understand that there is some tension, in there about metahumans and what that means just for the average person, which is kind of the whole fight that's going on in Superman.
Yeah.
So I think tying that into Peacemaker, that actually makes a lot of sense. And they get off that because I think that becomes a big thing because like you look at Rick Flag Sr., he was kind of on the metahuman side in this episode, but at the same time, he's not a metahuman.
Yeah.
And then Peacemaker is the one that killed his son. So this is going to bring up maybe more tensions that we don't really see right now.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, whatever Amanda Waller is going to do now that she's lost her job. Like, who the fuck knows on that?
Yeah. So what? Yeah. So that makes more sense to you. What else kind of made more sense after watching Superman?
I'm trying to think. Definitely not the bird blindness.
No. Well, the whole thing, like they brought up the rift. I was like, okay, we're just because my thought was the whole fucking portal to that dimension.
The pocket dimension. Yes.
I thought the whole thing that we're dealing with right now in Peacemaker is a fucking what's it called? Is a consequence of the pocket dimensions, but I don't think that's the case.
Well, I think that's around the same thing that they were doing the same thing in Superman. It's using the same technology, but it seems like Peacemaker's dad made a more stable version.
I wouldn't be surprised if they somehow say that it's Luthor Core technology that Peacemaker's dad was using.
Which, and we don't know who exactly. I'm guessing it was his dad in his dimension, not his dad where his brother's still alive dimension. Which that's a whole nother thing now that Peacemaker has killed himself. Which is really weird, and I mean they made it like this is really weird. Me like having to cover up myself being dead. But yeah, I think just what we get from the feeling from this episode is, maybe he doesn't go back to his dimension.
Who knows, man?
And I think that ends up being probably bad for his dimension that he's not in it.
Yeah. It seems more multiverse than pocket dimensions. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
But they call it a pocket, right?
Yeah, they called it a pocket dimension. In the rift,
it does seem more stable. Like it doesn't seem like in Superman, like that shit was unstable. So I don't know.
But in Peacemaker, they're saying that it's just another dimension. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I have a feeling that we might just get to learn a little bit more about it, and I feel like it might be related to Luthor Core, and maybe the dad did have some tech that he took from Luthor Core or had already worked with Luthor before. But dude, I have to say that the episode was fucking great. I love this episode. Eagly, the standout.
Yeah, well, Eagly literally, like, Eagly's badass. I did not realize that this bird just took on like 6 people on his own.
Yep.
He fucked them up. I mean,
Dude, he
they
fucked
were
them up bad.
like how many shotgun blasts were probably shot at him? Like 4 or 5, and
Yeah.
nothing hit him.
Nope. Nope. And of course, Tim Meadows and his chemistry with what's it called?
Economos.
Economos.
I mean,
Yeah.
that was probably some of the best riffing I think going on in that episode. Also,
Yeah.
Tim Meadows' bird blindness. Where'd that duck come from?
Where'd that duck come from? Yeah. Dude, it was so stupid, bro. Like I think I really do think that this episode was great, but it had some of the best like jokes yet that I've heard. The bird blindness really got me. The whole like, while you were playing Pokemon, I had 2 bitches sucking my dick. That was fucking hilarious. And then just the whole like end of that conversation at the end of the episode, it just fucking hilarious. He goes, yeah, he's a major nerd. He caught all the Pokemon. And he's like, Pokemon is plural. It's just fucking hilarious, man.
It's very stupid and very much.
Also, I love how he says that about Adrian, about Vigilante, but like he doesn't know that Vigilante is actually a fucking psychopath. Like we saw last season, where that dude could fucking just absolutely kill everybody if he wanted to.
Yeah, like he's absolutely just terrible. Also, Tim Meadows comments on Adebayo, which I'm not going to repeat.
yeah, that was hilarious. He's like, I'm sorry. Well, I definitely tapped that. Sorry, bro. Adebayo is playing for the other team, bro.
Yeah, which we got to see a little of in this episode, and it's. I mean, that relationship is up in the air. I don't know.
Yeah, heavily.
Yeah,
heavily.
It's kind of like the Chris Harcourt relationship. It doesn't get any, like, it was bad in the last episode, and it does not get better in this episode. Like Harcourt is just like she's dealing with her own shit right now in her head.
Yeah. Do you think that he actually leaves the dimension to go and see her, or do you think he's gonna stick around in there? I think he's gonna stick around in there, dude.
There's something I like. I mean, he leaves and goes into that dimension after going through all that. Like he can't get in the Justice Gang. Like, no one takes him seriously. Harcourt, like, is having nothing to do with him.
Yeah.
The only one that treats him like with any kind of humanity is Adebayo and Adrian. Like, yeah, like really. I mean, and the conversation about how.
But then he didn't invite Adrian to
invite him to the orgy. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he's so pissed, man. He's like, why? Because you bang a bunch of hotties and you don't invite me.
I might not be into sex, but I want to hang out with my best friend. It's like, no. That's weird. Just straight up weird, bro. But all right, let's go chop up myself in the other dimension.
Yeah.
But I think I'm in agreement with you. I think what does he has his brother and his dad, who's not a not a KKK member that we know of, and he's got a Harcourt in this dimension, who apparently they were a thing. So what's it? I mean, yeah, I think he stays for a little bit.
Think so too. That's the whole thing where I'm like seeing him on the motorcycle. I think that's him in that other universe.
But you know what? Like, what? I feel like he gets found out then. He has to get found out, right? Like, his brother and his dad have been around him enough where they know something's got to be off.
I feel like they're probably gonna know that like something's up and like, hey, like this doesn't feel like our version of Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's the feeling I get. Like, they'll know something's up. Eventually.
Yeah. But I mean,
right here, right? Like Stacey says, he'll stick around until he slips up and turns his family against him.
Exactly. But I'd say the episode was fucking fantastic. I loved it.
What about this? This would be the worst thing if he accidentally kills his brother.
It'd be terrible, dude. It'd be so bad.
That's so bad.
Like,
He kills his brother in any dimension.
yeah. Or, his dad, not his dad, but his brother's the one who ends up taking up the role of his dad's,
Yeah.
supervillain. Like, I don't know, dude. It
could be
there's a
anything.
lot that can happen. And look, this is barely 2 episodes in. So I'm excited to see what the rest of this season's going to bring.
And I'm excited kind of the background, of... we still have Rick Flag Sr. in the background here.
Yep.
That, I don't know what's Rick Flag's going to do. Maybe he's going to get tired of spying on Peacemaker and, move ahead with something.
Yeah. By the way, what do you think about the song for the opening?
I'm digging it.
I'm digging it, dude.
Yeah, I'm digging it. I like... did you hear... they did a whole... I guess they were asking Cena about, the dance opening and how in the first season everybody was a little hesitant about it and they didn't really kind of want to do it. But in the second season everybody was like all the old, all the people who were in the first season ran to do it, and then it was just basically talking the other people to get them hyped about it.
Yeah.
So they're really, I think, into the opening song and dance sequence, which I think they did really well with it.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I gotta say, I really enjoyed it.
I'm not your son. He's crispy now.
I think the dance is really fun too. But it's obviously something that gives the show a lot of atmosphere and a lot of character. So I just really enjoy it. I really enjoy it. I think the song is really good. I think it's really growing on me too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I still think the dance from season 1 is better.
Oh yeah.
But the song, I really enjoy this one more than season 1 song.
Yeah, sounds good. I don't know. I like because I kind of like where they have some characters who aren't following a routine. They're kind of just dancing in the background. That's
Yeah. Oh man, but it's pretty good, man. Dude, this episode was really good, man. I gotta say. And I think what just really got to me was just Eagly's whole fucking.
And not a blood stain
moment.
on him. Not a
No.
blood stain on him.
And just the shot of the blood going up like that was crazy. It was
Yeah,
so
with the
cool.
eye. Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, what a fat ass. Look, man, I didn't think for a moment that they were gonna get into that door just like that.
No.
Also, when they brought out that blue light.
Here's the thing: is I was like, okay, there's no one in that house except Eagly.
Yeah.
Eagly's got to do something.
Yeah.
And my
I
worry
thought,
was
Brad,
they're gonna kill Eagly.
Is it bad of me, Brad, to think that the moment they brought out that blue light, I thought they were gonna do a bit where they saw semen and shit from the orgy?
They could have totally done that. They were like, ugh.
It's like, hey James, why didn't you do that, bro?
I did like the moment where Chris pulls aside a girl. He's like,
Yeah.
Can you, get them
Can
out.
you get everybody out?
Can you do me a favor? Just get them out.
Yeah. Because I was low. I really needed to just, soak up all my troubles with flesh. Oh, man. This episode was really good, man. I can't remember. What did I give last week?
I think you gave it an 8.5.
Did I?
I think so.
Because what did you give it?
I gave it an 8.25.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Not exactly.
It's a Jack and Pollock in here.
Jeez, Pollock in here. Not exactly on par with last week's episode, but I still think it was a lot of fun. And I think for sure the Eagly moment really, gives it a lot of
I think the Eagly centric about, what do you think, 10 to 15 minutes of him just whooping
great.
ass. Just because you don't really get that in the first season. You're like, Eagly's kind of a badass. You don't realize Eagly can take on 5 to 6 people by himself.
Yeah. And it was really fun seeing everybody back together.
Yeah.
Yeah. And of course you had that moment where Chris has that conversation with Adebayo and he's just it just really shows you that Peacemaker's he's really down on his luck right now.
Also, after the Harcourt conversation, and it's just it's the kind of close up of Chris, but in the background you see Adrian for some reason in his underwear, and they're just dumping beer on him.
Yep.
It's like, okay, this is definitely a James Gunn show.
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and give Peacemaker Season 2, Episode 2 a 8.25 out of 10. Brad, what's your final verdict?
I'm going to go ahead and give season 2, episode 2 an 8 out of 10.
All right, man. Yeah, I hope we keep getting great episodes, man. It's been a lot of fun. Just not there at the 9 just yet, but I think that that 9 is coming.
To something. I think it's going to be building up to something.
Yeah. I don't exactly know what this whole like catalyst for the whole chapter 1 of the universe is going to be that I'm seeing. So far, I'm kind of wondering maybe like who the main villain of this whole chapter is going to be, but we'll see, man. So far, it's been great. And yeah, man, all those other metahumans are just mad they're not as jacked as a Peacemaker.
Mm-hmm.
Superman's jealous like he's not as jacked as Peacemaker.
It's true.
Yeah. But with that being said, that concludes our review of season 2, episode 2. And as always, thank you guys for joining us. Keep up to date with us on nerdcore.com. Twitter is the Nerdcore _ Instagram at the Nerdcore, Letterboxd Nerdcore, TikTok Nerdcore, Patreon.com/Nerdcore, and Discord link is in the description below. Keep up to date with us on all those social medias. And, of course, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure before this stream ends, you leave a like and you leave a comment. Tell us what you think about the episode. And subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell so you don't miss another episode or review on this channel. And, of course, we want to just thank our wonderful friend Stacy for being in chat today. He's also a wonderful patron, and we want to thank our patrons. Stacy is awesome. If you're in chat with Stacy, even better. We will be live tomorrow on Patreon for our review of Iron Cuba. And then we're going to be, live again on Sunday for Peacemaker Season 2, Episode 3. So,
good show.
Yeah. I'm glad that Brad finally got to watch Superman because it's fucking awesome.
Also, it kind of, some of this, like, Raul was like, you really need to watch Superman to understand some of the shit that's going on.
Yeah, because it's like, I couldn't, like, the first episode right off the bat brings up the rift, and I'm just like, Brad's not going to know what the rift is.
No.
And he's like, and why this, like, to me was like, okay, is this part of why this is going on? But I don't think so. I think that it's definitely, like Stacy said, it's more multidimensional than actually, like, the pocket dimensions.
Yeah, it just seems a little too stable.
Yeah. But there's just, in my mind, there has to be some sort of consequence for the rift. Like, that just couldn't have happened with no consequence.
Yeah, I mean,
dimensional consequences.
Yeah. I would imagine something.
Yeah.
Something happens with that.
Yeah. But with that being said, we're going to get out of here. Brad, let's get them out.
All right, Roland. Thank you for being host as always. Thank you to Stacy for joining us in chat today. Thank you to the listeners out there, Patreon supporters. We appreciate each and every one of you. And to end this episode, be sure to feed your eagles or ducks or bird blindness. Young Yoda out.